We are downtown Joinville, largest city in the state of Santa Catarina, southern Brazil. My wife Clara's hometown, and I'm going to show you 10 things to do in Joinville when visiting this beautiful city. Now we've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to move quick. I'll start the list here downtown and work my way out of the metropolitan area to some points of interest within the outskirts of the city. I'm starting in this specific location in downtown Joinville because just behind me is a boutique clothing store called Piraí. It's Clara's parents' own brand. They actually produce the clothes here in Joinville and have boutique shops across Santa Catarina. So when Clara visits this particular store, I find myself trying to find something to do downtown. So now let's get this top 10 list of things to do in Joinville started. Just a quick turn around the corner from the store is number 1 on the list, Rua das Palmeiras. Rua das Palmeiras, or Palm Tree Road, is lined with about 90 imperial palm trees. It's a tranquil place amidst the busy city center. A beautiful little walk, and ends at the National Museum of Immigration and Colonization. If you're interested in the history of southern Brazil's colonization, this is a great destination point. Now it's a hot day, and that leads me to number 2 on the list. Grabbing a Caldo de Cana under the Catedral de Joinville. Caldo de Cana literally translates as cane broth, but what it is freshly pressed sugar cane. It's obviously super sweet, so don't overdo it with this treat. I recommend a bit of lime to help cut down the sweetness. Now above this little snack shack, as I mentioned, is the great Catedral of Joinville. An impressive place of Catholic worship as it has many symbolic elements integrated into its architecture. Pretty cool. Now let's head a bit out of the city center and to number 3 on the list, the Joinville Zoo. The zoo in Joinville is a special place that Clara and I really enjoy visiting with Elena. The highlight for me though is Monkey Island. They have about 12 capuchin monkeys. I can just sit here all day watching them walk across their ropes, climbing up ladders, into their swings, going from one house to the next. Just really cute little monkeys. The zoo also has some exotic birds and gnarly reptiles. Now just up the hill from the zoo takes us to number 4 on the list, the Mirante of Joinville. Mirante is an observation platform 14.5 meters or 47.5 feet high, located on the highest point of Morro Boa Vista. The name appropriately translates to Good View Hill. From the Mirante, you can view the many neighborhoods of Joinville and the beautiful forest that surrounds the city and out into the Atlantic Ocean. It's a great combination of nature and cityscape. A cool little bonus up here is a boardwalk that winds through the forest of Morro Boa Vista. Also a great little walk if you have the energy. Luckily for me, the Caldo de Cana is kicking in. Now it's not lost on me that the first 4 of my top 10 things to do in Joinville are basically all outside thus far. This could be problematic because it does rain quite a bit in Joinville. So this leads me to the first indoor point of interest and number 5 on the list, the Museum of Art. The Museum of Art is free to entry and always features a rotating exhibition, so it's always cool to visit every year because there's always something new. Right now, in an awesome coincidence, the exhibition, which contains 83 photographs, is called Agrocultura. According to the artist, Daniel Machado, the objective of the work is to show the essence of people living in rural Joinville, as well as the importance of their work to the culture and economy of the city. How awesome is that? It's like we basically have the same goals in our creative endeavors. Being on my feet all day has made me hungry, so grabbing a chair brings me to number 6 on the list, eating Caranguejo at bar y PETISQUEIRA Janga. Caranguejo, or crabs, do require a lot of work to remove the meat, but it's just so delicious, it's totally worth it. By the way, these crabs are found along the coast of Santa Catarina, throughout the coastline of Brazil, and even up into Florida. And right now, during the first months of the year, it's crab season, when the crabs move out of the ocean and into the wetlands to reproduce, and easily caught. Now that our stomachs are full, let's go on a little adventure hike and reach number 7 on the list, Cachoeira, Piraí. The Piraí waterfall is a great place to cool off during a hot, humid day like today. The waterfall is located within the outskirts of Joinville, near the start of the Piraí River that flows through the Atlantic rainforest, nestled in the foothills of Serra do Mar, or the coastal mountain range. Aside from all the beautiful nature, there is a super sweet natural rock slide in the Piraí River. Pro tip, because you're in the rainforest, bring mosquito repellent. Now that water is cold. I'm all perked up and ready to move on to our next point of interest, and number 8 on our list, Rodovia do Arroz. Rodovia do Arroz, or Rice Highway, is in the Vila Nova rural neighborhood of Joinville, and just within this neighborhood there are about 170 rice farms on 3,000 hectares of ground. That's about 7,400 acres. The total planted rice acreage throughout the state of Santa Catarina is around 150,000 hectares, or about 366,000 acres. I always enjoy cruising around Rice Highway, especially this time of year just before harvest. I'll occasionally find an open gate and pop in and meet a new farmer friend, exchange production practices, yield potential, and of course, the price of rice. If how rice is farmed here in Brazil is interesting to you, check out episode 19 of Rice Farming TV, link in the description. Now, talking and thinking about rice has made me hungry again, so let's move on to number 9 on the list, Restaurante HÜBENER. Restaurante HÜBENER is a German restaurant located on Estrada Dona Francisca, way out of town in the Piraí neighborhood of Joinville. Eating here is a family tradition and culturally important to the city since it was largely colonized by Germans. Even though there's plenty of options that are super delicious, I stick to macaco, which is a duck-like game bird, red cabbage, spätzle, and of course, fried banana for dessert. Now, overeating here is common, but it's not going to slow me down. Let's move on to the 10th and last point of interest, the Joinville Yacht Club. We're going to cruise the BABITONGA Bay. Now, there are commercial boat cruises leaving the yacht club, but in our fortunate case, we have a family friend who owns a beautiful sailboat. And I think it's my preferred mode of aquatic travel. No motor, just the sound of the ocean, just the sound of having fun. On this trip, we're crossing the BABITONGA Bay to the Capri Yacht Club to enjoy the sunset. What a beautiful way to finish my top 10 list of things to do in Joinville. And thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comment section something you enjoy doing in Joinville that I didn't cover. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. Take care.